because I don't live my life right all the time. But when I have something a desire or something, I have to clean my life up. God won't bless me if I'm dirty, if I'm cheating on my wife, if I'm doing something disrespectful to my family. He won't bless me. He knows I'm a selfish piece of shit, and I think the world revolves around me.
Mike Tyson was born in Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York on June 30th, 1966. Unfortunately, Tyson's early life was very dull, tough, and negative. His father was just a regular street guy caught up in the street world. After Mike was born, his father left the family, and Mike's mother had to provide for her children on her own. Given the stressful emotional condition of her mother, she became an alcoholic, and that had a direct impact on the children, including Mike. As we just mentioned, Mike's childhood was not a pleasant one. Throughout his childhood, Mike lived around the neighborhoods with a high rate of crime. Tyson was repeatedly caught committing petty crimes. He once got into a fight with a relatively elder guy who had pulled the head off of one of Tyson's pigeons. Tyson was also constantly bullied, but he never took it. You would be surprised to know that by the age of 13, Tyson had been arrested 38 times. When you grow up without a father and with an alcoholic mother, it's inevitable for you to lack guidance and support, as was the case with Tyson. Eventually, Tyson ended up at the Tryon School for Boys in Johnsontown, New York. Little did the spoiled kid know that he was taking his first steps to stardom. At the age of 16, Tyson's mother passed away and left him in the care of his boxing manager and trainer. 2 years after his mother's passing, Tyson made his professional debut as an 18-year-old on March 6, 1985. He defeated his opponent, Hector Mercedes, via first-round technical knockout. Tyson fought frequently and won 26 of his first 28 fights by KO or TKO, and 16 of these fights came in the first round. Tyson immediately grabbed the attention of media outlets for his winning streak, and he was soon billed as the next great heavyweight champion. At the peak of Tyson's stardom, the shredded boxer also experienced some upsets. However, the only real upset of his life appeared when Mike Tyson was convicted and sentenced to 6 years in prison in 1992. Moving forward, Tyson spent less than 3 years in prison. He was 25 years old at the time and was assigned to Indiana Youth Center, now the Plainfield Correctional Facility, in April of 1992. It was during his tenure, 92 to 95, that Mike Tyson accepted Islam and adopted the Muslim name Malik Abdul Aziz. According to Tyson, I was a young kid back then. I never knew much about God. However, in prison, I also faced with certain situations that led me to find God. I saw that people from all over the areas have always worshipped someone, something, a rock, a bird, even an animal, but I never felt so strongly about God before Islam. I had met Muslims before. The ones I met before, they were hypocrites. So I didn't really pay any heed to their religion. I was never fond of churches either. However, the concept of oneness of God during my time in prison had inspired me, Tyson added. I had never been big on religion, however. After Islam, I do have a strong faith in God. And that's what I
I do more praying than I can do. You know, my faith is to God. And when I die, I'm a dying Muslim. It's just who I am as a person. I use God in all aspects to protect me, to love me, to allow me to love and have compassion. And without me giving respect to God's existence, then I'm a fool.
I'm not a great Muslim either. I try to offer my prayers 5 times a day, but I'm usually always offered 3 or 4 prayers at max, and that needs to change, he said. A human needs something to believe in, and something to worship to survive. I face life with all my will now. I take whatever comes at me. I need Allah. Allah does not need me. After becoming a Muslim during his prison tenure, Mike has been closer to God, has offered his prayers regularly, and more. However, there's clearly still a void in him that needs to be filled.